Welcome to the House Roethlisbergerville, Oxford, Ohio, on the campus of Miami University and home to the Redhawks. And we are looking forward to a fantastic game and a full house for this one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pop. And the Redhawks will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you. And he
breaks into the open. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Now on first down from the 40. To throw, it's Mooney. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence. Everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And, David, one of these 2 teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
no doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bulls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to sneak it.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Riggs. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Miami, Ohio's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Red Hawks line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mooney. Got him downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Fights off the defender.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They'll leave it with him.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. He nails it. A 58-yard field goal.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this. There he goes! He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Red Hawks are in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Red Hawks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. And the Red Hawks are in the red zone.
It's another 1st down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Red Hawks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Barrels ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
extra point here will give them the lead. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Old Dominion. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mooney. Unloads it left. It's complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Plucks it out of the air. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's got his man across the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Here on third down. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He wants to throw it again. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. From the gun to give, looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Mooney. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They'll give it to Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Red Hawks in the hurry up. The give to the tailback. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
To the air on first down. They're working that left side. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Bulls come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at first and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Bulls. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Red Hawks want to pick up the tempo.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got his man in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. They'll give it to him again. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The Red Hawks can really attack on this second and short. Here's the handoff. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jones. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Redhawks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Redhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points. Not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Pressure coming. The throw. That's caught. It's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Mooney. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll try to snap it quickly.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Redhawks will call on their punt team. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark it down at the 27. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Mooney. Makes the catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive, turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Breaks into the open. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
He's looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's got it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. They kick it away on fourth down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Determined run, but he's stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the run, it's Martin. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants to take the top off. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Back to throw, it's Mooney. This one's complete. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Russo. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. And back to the air on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to keep this drive alive. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, in this part of the field, man, those windows shrink, and it's hard as a quarterback sometimes to really force yourself to throw the football. You're sitting in a good spot in 2nd and goal. Just throw that thing away. Don't take the sack and put you in a bad situation.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. To the air, it's Mooney. A little screen to the running back. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulls!
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
He'll set up to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
South Florida, 22, Miami, Ohio.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They go to the ground. There he goes. got the first down and more. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Redhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give out of the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Yeah, and the defensive lineman, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
The Redhawks will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. He'll keep it himself. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. Rides the back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Mooney. That's caught. It's Riggs. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, he's looking for more.
And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield, it's Cotton. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And the Bulls have this offense rolling. He'll ride his man on the option. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Riggs. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. And the Redhawks want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to throw for it. Right on the money. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. Finds his big tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man out of the backfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bulls decide to punt it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires on the move. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Running back searching for a hole. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Beavs have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Old Dominion. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Turns it loose deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking for a man. It's Mooney. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Riggs.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Touchdown, South Florida. And the pummeling has started. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And the extra point splits the upright. They're up. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Redhawks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Makes a man miss. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Now on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. caught near the sticks. It's short. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Red Hawks will line it up on 1st and 10.
Miami, Ohio.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Got his man. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Got a man. It's short. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.